This is Umamaheshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, M. Kumarasamy College of Engineering, Karur. And today I'm going to explain the recent trends in unmanned aerial vehicles, which is in essence from the professional development program organized by NIEEE-R Chennai. And these are the contents I'm going to tell you today. The history about the drones, introduction, classification, what is quadcopter, its components, what is called hybrid UAV, amphibian UAV, its applications, and the future of UAVs. So this is about the history of unmanned aerial vehicles. So it has been starting from the World War I. They have attempted at targeting a bomb from the World War I. Drone is in existence. So in World War II they have developed modern UAVs and in 1950s to 1960s military investments in unmanned aerial vehicles have been developed. In the late 20th century, commercial and civilian purposes were developed in UAV. So in late 2000s, quadcopter and consumer popularity has been developed in UAVs. So this is about the history of UAV. Then coming into the introduction, what UAV is, it is a powered aerial vehicle that does not carry a human operator. So there will not be a human operator, and if there is a human operator, he will be available in remote. So it uses aerodynamic forces to produce the vehicle lift. So it will fly, as I already said, it will fly with or without a pilot. It can be remotely operated, and it carries a load. Other than the weight of the drone itself, it carries an additional load, and that is called as payload. So it is commonly known as drone, unmanned aerial system, unmanned aerial vehicle, unmanned aerial system, unmanned aircraft system, unmanned aircraft vehicle system, remotely piloted aerial vehicle, remotely piloted aircraft system. So this is about the classification of unmanned aerial vehicles. We can classify the unmanned aerial vehicles depends on the maximum weight it is taking off, the operating altitude, and the speed. So we can classify the UAV as a small UAV, medium, large, larger, and largest. So if it takes a weight of 9 kilogram, less than 9 kilogram, that will be called as small UAV. If it is taking between 9 and 25, it is called as medium. So if it is beyond 25 and within 600, that will be called as large UAV. Then above 600 kilograms, it is called as larger and largest UAVs. So the operating altitude, if the operating altitude, that is the height at which it is flying. So if it is the height is 370 meters, it is called as small. So 1100 within 1100 meters, that is called as medium. So after 1100 and within 5500 meters, it is called as large. So above 5500 meters, it is called as larger and largest UAVs. So if it is traveling with the speed of less than 190 km per hour, it is called as a small UAV. If it is traveling with a speed below 460 km per hour, it is called as medium. And after that speed, that is above 460, it is called as larger and largest UAVs. And again, the range, if the range is less than 5 kilometers, that is a diameter of the circle, we can take it as the diameter of the circle. If it is less than 5, it is called as very close range UAV. And if the diameter is around 5 to 50, it is called as close range. So if it is above 50 and within 150, it is called as a short range. And 150 and if it is between 150 and 650, it is called as medium range UAV, and after 650 kilometers, that will be called as long range UAVs. So endurance is nothing but the load which it can the load and which it can fly. If the flying hour is between 0.5 to 0.75, that is called as close range. If it is between 1 and 6 hours, it is called as close range. 8 to 12, short range. 12 to 36 to 48, that is called as medium range. Then above 36, it will be called as long range. And with respect to the length or wingspan, if it is less than 50 centimeter, that will be called as micro or very small UAV. If it is between 50 centimeter and 2 meters, it is called as mini or small UAVs. If it is between 5 to 10, it is called as medium UAV. If it is greater than 10 meters, that is called as large UAV. So coming to the weight, if the weight of the UAV is less than 250 grams, it is called as nano UAV. If it is if the weight is between 250 grams and 2 kilogram, that is called as micro air vehicle. If the weight is between 2 kilogram and 25 kilogram, that is called as miniature UAV. If the weight is between 25 and 150, that will be called as medium, and if it is above 150, it is called as large UAVs. So these are the things about the classification of UAVs. And coming into the types, if the copter has only one wing, that will be called as monocopter or gyrocopter. If it is having 2 wings, it is called as bicopter. If it is having 3 wings, it is called as tricopter, and if it is having 4 wings, that will be called as quadcopter. And this quadcopter is largely used in the commercial world. So what quadcopter is? It is a type of helicopter which is having 4 rotors, and you can call quadcopter as quad rotor also, because it is having 4 rotors. As I said, it is having 4 wings or rotors. 2 rotors are spinning in the clockwise direction, and the other 2 are spinning in the counterclockwise direction. It works on the principle of the third law of motion. As everyone knows, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This is the Newton's third law of motion. So it works on the principle of Newton's third law of motion. So these are some components of the quadcopter. So coming into the frame, it is the skeleton, and it houses all other components. So it will be available in head shape, X shape, or plus shape. So we can have any shapes like that. So this is about frame. Then coming into the motor, drones or UAVs will be normally using brushless DC motors for its convenience, and 1400 kilowatt capacity brushless DC motor is always used for power generation. So it is about electronic speed controller. So electronic speed controller, it supports the ground pilot in estimating the drone's height while the drone is in flight. So 30 amperes will normally be chosen for this controller. So flight controller boards, so it is used for controlling the flight again. It is of 3 types: open pilot CC 3D flight controller, APM 2.8 flight controller board, KK 2.1.5 multi-rotor LCD flight control board. These are some types, and normally the drone will be using APM 2.8 flight controller board for the convenience. So this is about propellers. Normally propellers are clove-like blades. It is used to create difference in air pressure while they cut through the air in motion. So it creates low pressure on the top side and high pressure on the bottom side. So this difference in pressure helps the drone to lift into the air. So this is radio transmitter. It is similar to the remote control in which the kids are playing, the kids will be playing video games, right? So it will be similar to the remote control of the video games. So it is a channeled transmitter and communicator for communicating purpose. So for controlling and communicating, we'll be using radio transmitter. So this is battery. So normally drones will be using lithium polymer battery, and they will be usually preferring 12 volt lithium polymer battery for producing the power. So this is the camera. So this will be used for video recording, storage, transmission of data which are all the drone is capturing. So it will be using a camera. Normally GoPro cameras will be used for the application. So this is called green zones. So the unrestricted place, we don't need to get any license for this green zone. So yellow zones also within the range of 60 meter radius will be using the yellow zones, and red zones are strictly restricted areas. And if you want to fly a drone in this place, we have to get a license, we have to get permission priorly for flying this drone. So this is about hybrid UAV. As the word implies, hybrid, it is the use of two power sources. Here one source is the lithium polymer battery, as I already mentioned, and the second one, it will be coupled with the hybrid generator and IC engine for secondary power generation. So power from the battery is the main source, power from the IC engine is the secondary source, and these sources will be kind of useful for propelling the UAV. So it is called, so it is using power from two sources, so it is called as hybrid UAV. So it is used for increasing the flight time. And the figure in which you can see is drone. This is developed by the NITTR Institute, and they have got a patent for this. They have developed a hybrid UAV. So it uses IC engine, hybrid generator, and BLDC motor, and a lithium polymer battery as well. So this is the amphibian UAV. As this name implies, it can travel in land and also in water. So this is also a model developed by the NITTR Institute. This is mainly developed for collecting water samples from the water sources, and this water will be tested separately. So for the collection of water samples, they have developed a UAV which it can travel in both the land surface and it can travel in water surface. So this is the amphibian UAV, and they also have got a patent for this UAV also. So coming into the applications, drone finds its applications in agriculture, public safety, infrastructure inspection, media and entertainment, package delivery. So coming into the agriculture, so it is used for monitoring the crop health. So it is used for spraying the fertilizer, sowing seeds, and evaluating the irrigation systems. So if it is a small area, we can see by our naked eye also, but if the area is large, if it is in acres, we cannot monitor the land by simply seeing. We cannot monitor the field by simply seeing. So we will be using drones for monitoring. And coming into the public safety, it is used for accessing the crime scenes, it is used for searching the missing persons, and it will also support the firefighting people in their efforts. So in the case of inspection, it is used for inspecting power lines, bridges, pipelines, And then coming into the media and entertainment, it is so you'll be normally seeing in some marriage halls, so they will be using drone for capturing videographs, and some will be used some will be using drones for taking photographs also. So it is now recently developing. Then coming into the package, companies like Amazon and Flipkart and Swiggy, they were also using drone for speed delivery purposes. And then coming into the environmental conservation, so they will be drones will also be used for monitoring the wildlife and the forest health accessing, and it is also used for illegal logging activities also. So it is so it will also be used in disaster relief. So natural in case of natural disaster times, for protecting the people, like that. So real time, that will be a real time application. Then coming into the privacy concerns, to prevent intrusive behavior, so they will be using drones, and mainly for job creation. So there are so many people here with unemployed, so for job creation we will also be using the drone technology. And then coming into the hyperspectral imaging, if we fit HD cameras in drones, we can get hyperspectral imaging. And the hyperspectral imaging, as you see in the picture, there are so many colors, so every color will be representing something. So if it is green, it is not affected. If it is in purple color or pink color, it shows the intents of affected zones. So in agriculture, again, for monitoring the crop, and you can spray fertilizers. So it is used for pest infestations. So it is used to identify disease, what are all the disease the plants is getting. Like that, we can use in agriculture. For environmental monitoring, that is weather forecasting, we can use that in weather forecasting. In coming into the infrastructure management, it is used for inspecting bridge, dams, power lines, as already said. And archaeology and cultural prevention, if the building is too old, we can use hyperspectral imaging to determine the affected zones where it needs maintenance service, like that. And these are some pictures showing the mining applications of drones. So the difference in colors indicates the types of minerals. And these are some images, as I already said, in archaeology. So for inspecting the building and inspecting the chimney, how the heat is how the heat is exchanged and how the heat is transmitted, and during summer season or winter season, how heat is absorbed in the infrastructure of a house. So for bridge inspection, so this is a picture showing bridge inspection. So this is about mountains. This is used for this is like a railway track, railway transportation inspection. So these are some real-time applications of hyperspectral imaging using drones. And then we can use it for bullet smoke, grenade, and tear gas launcher. So this is a tear gas launcher drone. So by means of this, we can insert tear gas, and we can protect the protest or something. And you can see a picture of drones picking up and dropping off people, things. So here are some images where you can see the drone is picking up and the drone is dropping. So these are some delivery picking up and dropping applications of drone. So you'll be having a hook here, and it is run by a wire. So we can extend this wire for picking and dropping the things as per our need. So this is high altitude fire extinguishing bomb throwing device, and this bomb thrown is done by means of drone again. So you can throw bombs by means of drone. And coming into the future of UAVs, you can find the usage of UAV in the construction field, in the inspection field, in the agricultural field, in the counter drone field, oil and gas inspection, real estate, mining, law enforcement, firefighting, logistics mainly. We can see a tremendous change in the logistics in future by means of this UAV passenger transportation, and also it will be used for traffic control. And I hope I have covered some important features of unmanned aerial vehicles. Hope it will be useful. Hope it will be very useful for you. Last but not least, I want to thank the institution for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge with you all. Thank you so much. Thank you.